Let's get it. Start of season number 6. Qualified. We finished off the qualifying rounds and a few league games yesterday. Not the worst. Champions League draw that we've seen. Quite favourable. Touchwood. Hoping to see some good results. I've still got some transfer business going on. Being interested, all the lads want to leave. We're not letting it happen. And Rory King now a star league player supposedly. Interesting, we've been using him as sort of a backup CB / fullback. He's supposedly a fullback, but we've got him as a 6'4" option on a freebie last year. We're still constantly looking for any talent we could buy. Just to review, yesterday we spent 12.25 million on this Polish-French CM. Looks quite good, worth over 10 mil now. Bought Ben McDonald from Watford for 4 million. We lost our right back. We lost our left back actually, but brought him in to then be at your cover at left back if required. And battle for that first choice right back position. We've got a centre half in for 1.5 mil. Great physicals. Looking to develop his ball playing potential, which we do have developing as we speak. We brought in a second / third choice keeper, Ghanaian. He's just turned 20. Literally 2 days ago turned 20, so we literally got him just in time. And then a striker from Shamrock Rovers, young lad, 500k. I think he looks like quite a good talent. Hopefully we see some development across his technicals. And that was sold 4.8 million. We managed to sell Stepanov in the end. He only played one game for the club, signed on a free, loaned out because we couldn't get a work permit. Played one game for us in the qualifying Champions League, and then we sold him for 2.5, rising to 3 mil. Probably would have been our best striker, but we have good depth there, so we're not going to be holding on to him for no reason. Get into our first league game of the day. Linfield away. Looks like the goalkeeper's back, but not fully fit, so let's play the young Ghanaian. Get the French lad in the squad. Get his match start up. And I think we actually want to play Larne here. Everyone else, first team option wise, looking pretty fully fit other than Alamandu. I do want a right back option on the bench for sure, so let's drop Pistano this week. Surprised I'm saying that, but sometimes you have to do what you don't think is smartest. Canine, Alunga, Orc. McDonald wins the pen. We did actually sort out our penalty taken yesterday, so I think this will be Aronson by the looks of it. Yeah, slots at home. 10th goal of the season already. I think this would be our 10th game. Don't think he would have started every game. And then we'll actually have Pisani playing when we sold him. Presley's worth 1.1 to 2.2 million. That seems a bit ridiculous. And our new centre half picked up an injury. Sad times. We could find an absolute quality centre back. I can't remember what club he was at. He didn't want to join us, sadly. Kenny manages to retain possession. Back with Haruna now. Haruna. Union to Orc. McDonald down the right side. Comes back to Orc. He finds a Lunga. Oh, he's offside there somehow. What an assist that would have been from a Lunga. McDonald. Oh, could get his third goal already for the club. Like a very good centre mid cam option, or I'll probably get him off his booked. Bringing Babbage. That'll do for now. We'll save our final 3 subs for around the 80-minute mark. McDonald, Babbage with some space. Now King, Aronson puts over, was offside. Let's do our subs. Let's get in to CB. And then Kenny not having the best game in camp, so let's bring in Lawrence. Can we win our first 3 or 4 Champions League games and secure qualification early is the main aim of today. Good 2-0 win away from home at Linfield. We need to actually have a look and see if any of the other teams in the league qualified for Europe. Would be a big help to our league situation. Trying to improve the reputation of the league. Sent it back out for 3 weeks. Shouldn't be an issue. The new fullback getting man of the match. Let's have a quick look at the teams that qualified for Europe qualification. So Linfield for Europa League. They unfortunately went out to HJK. Disappointing that. Cliftonville in the Conference League qualification. 1 in the first round, 1 in the second round, and then went out to Sigma Olomouc Czech side. Finally, our last hope, Glentoran. Glentoran went out to Applewell in the 3rd round of qualifying. Meaning that it's just myself in the Champions League in Europe once again to try and improve the league standing. Damn. And not long till our first Champions League game. We've got these 2 league games here, and then we'll get into the Champions League campaign. Maybe we should be keeping a closer look on the Irish players, because it seems like they have better talent come through than us, and we can normally pick them up for quite cheap. only really been focusing on the Northern Irish lads. Yeah, we should definitely put some more focus on Ireland, it seems. Certainly some talent coming through. They do have quite a lot of players regen at big Premier League clubs. And lots of clubs coming in. King has a 675 release floor. I think we should look at the striker wants to leave to Udinese. I'm going to reject that. We're going to look at giving King a new deal here. Important player he wants to be. Wow. He's locked in 2 years. Wants to lower his release floors. Going to put it up to 1.5 million. Lock that in. Just whack his wages up now. Also added an optional contract extension for 1 year, making it a 3-year deal. See, can we get him on 5k a week for Rory King? We're happy with that, and it's going to be upset. We weren't offering enough money. I think 1.3 mil is fair. He's happy with that. Hopefully not going to cause us any issues down the line, and he doesn't extend that time that he wants that to be available for till next season. That can be a little bit of a pain, especially when contracts here aren't the longest. Now I'll probably have to offer him one till that promise disappears. Sassuolo looking to take all our players, or Italian teams at least, wanting to snatch up all our players. Got me fuming. Just remove him from the shortlist because he doesn't look great. And the B team are smashing up the reserve division. Hardly unsurprising. We're not selling you longer. Maybe we should look at offering contracts a bit earlier at the end of this season to reduce the chance of us having any issues like we have this year, losing a couple key players, but nothing that we couldn't replace without having to spend a bit of the cash that we saved up from our Champions League antics over the last few seasons. Give Pisano a start. First choice keeper is back today. Give Alamandu a start at right back. And just get Brian on the bench, give Broderick the week off in the league here. I think we should be good with this team selection. Piano solo right now. Feeling rather elegant. Olagunju steps in. Ilunga, Kineen, out wide for Orc. Into McNeely, turns, puts it over. And Alamandu nicks it away there from the Coleraine winger. Beats his man, McNeely to Orc. Oh, it actually saved this time. Brown delivers the corner. Union falls to Olagunju. Can't make an effort on target there, sadly. And Olagunju getting on that near post constantly. 4 shots, 0 on target. Oh, Union, was he on side? He wasn't. Fasano. What ball that would have been if he was on. It's coming into half time here, gonna be 0-0. Gonna have to get Aronson on. Let's get Pisano, let's get McNeely off, chuck Aronson on. Maybe we should actually swap them around. Even though Pisano is left-footed. King to Union, King. Back to Union, has space in the box. Can't find a shot on target. Definitely struggling with our finishing this start of the season. Compared to normal, seeming to watch a lot of highlights where we put it over. Maybe we need to look at a new finishing coach, Union. And it's actually, oh, Union has it back. Somehow it falls to Pisano. I don't know how that felt in there. It's all a bit crazy, deflection wise. King, Union, King. Comes back out to King, finds Alamandu. Orc cannot do anything with it. Maybe we call him Alk. Aus. Aus direct. Probably makes the most sense. They're in, and the keeper drops the ball. Not literally, he's outside the box, but he won it and then didn't get rid of it. 1-1. Alabandu whips it to the back post and Brown collects comfortably. They're going to look to go long here. As they do, King heads. Coleraine lose out. Kineen working hard. King now comes inside. Union falls to Pisano after a couple challenges, and Pisano doubles the goal tally for the game, making it 2-1. Come on, we need to secure the winner at home. We haven't dropped points at home in a very long time. We've got a couple little injuries here actually. So let's chuck Lawrence in at cam, Bong in at left back. That'll do for now. Final 20 minutes of play. Are Coleraine able to get back in it, or are we gonna secure the 3 points? Harrington, Orc assist. Both our midfielders, very good quality now. All three of them really, actually all four of them. Giving us a really solid core to this team. Really looking just to improve. I guess really fullbacks and centre backs ultimately is where we need to improve technically wise.
Stop it now, I mean it.
Gonna do our final sub in midfield. Play out. Pisano to Ruskin, put over. We've still got one more highlight. Game doesn't want to finish. Are they going to get another one back? Keeper! Thought you weren't coming then. Bong. Aronson loses out. Brown clears. But they still have it. Falls to walls. Comes inside and they lose out. Lawrence. We're on the break. Pisano. Back to Lawrence. Finds the top corner. Lawrence having one of his best seasons early on here. Man City graduate that we signed on a freebie good 2-3 years ago now. Has been in and around the first team always in that time. Puts us 5 points clear. I think one team could catch us up actually a little. Pisano, man of the match, showing why he's been the main man for many years. And HW Welders up in second. I was saying that they've done well to maintain themselves in the league, but maybe they're going one step better. Maybe they're going to qualify for Europe this year. I checked, but they did get promoted, I think, in the first year. Yep, got promoted in that first season and never really had an issue since. They did definitely steal one freebie centre mid off me that I was looking at. For some reason he chose to go to them. done a lot of scouting once again, trying to make sure we maintain a good knowledge of all 19-year-olds and youngers across the planet, really, where we can. We are still, of course, only looking at players that we know we can sign on our personal scouting. The scouting team bring us many players that fortunately don't want to join us. And he's 20, so just to be some of the people of us turn 20 as we scout them. Luckily we haven't fell trapped to that yet, where we sign someone and then they turn 20. Hello Popple mate, how you doing? And we've got Killeen on a new deal, just what we wanted. Hopefully increase his value up. I think we have an extension which we won't pop quite yet, but we will pop at some point. We've got our first Champions League coming up soon, mate. And this league. Do this. Just to register everyone. Get up to 15. We've got a smaller squad this year. Not bad at all, mate. Got quite a good Champions League draw this year. See if I can just show you the email this week. Yeah. Here. So we got Genk at home, Rangers away, Leipzig at home, Porto away, Astana away, Monaco at home, PSG away, and then Juve at home. So if we can get, you know, a win against Genk, a win or draw away at Rangers would be nice. Might not be achievable. Anything against Leipzig would be nice, being a pot 1 team. The only real savage one is getting Monaco as a pot 3 team. Could have got a little bit better draw there, but yeah, Astana away is a must-win game. Absolute must-win. Big game for us, that. And we've got the window closing here, so we can stop getting bids for all our players, which is nice. I don't know if you would have seen Popple yesterday, or the transfers that we signed, actually. Signed a few players for some money, 3 or 4. I actually spent some serious cash, but we spent 12.5 mil. Brilliant squad. Now, got certainly a bit more quality in it, and seeing development at a few of the lads. Rory King being one. I'll quickly show you, mate, there's a couple of signings we made. So we signed this French-Polish lad, CM, for 5.5 million, maybe a little bit overpriced, but we were really just looking for, you know, the best players we could, and this was the best value for money. But he started really well, no complaints at all. And then Ben McDonald, a fullback, covered both sides for 4 million. Again, maybe a little bit overpriced, but you know, I'm just signing the best I can value-wise. This centre half, Dutch centre half, great physicals, okay mentals, okay technicals. Hoping to see some development out of him. But only 1.5 million for him. And then a backup goalkeeper for 800k, who has just turned 20, so we did sign him before he turned 20. And then a striker, we sold a striker, and then we sold 2 strikers actually. And yeah, we brought this lad in for 500k. And he started quite well. 6 starts, 4 goals, 2 assists, 500k bargain. We actually ended up selling Stepanov for 3 million. Only played 1 game for the club, so we just thought we've got good depth up top. Let's sell him. Sold Carbone to Italy for 500k. Just didn't really need his services anymore. And Boniface went on a release clause, and he went to Medina. Who the hell is that? An Italian team. Actually in Serie A. Serie A, what the hell? Modena, they actually have been offering for a couple of my players. Looks like they've actually been up in the Prem or Serie A. a couple times on this save now. They won the playoffs last year, so obviously have some money to spend. Yeah, not bad at all. Quite happy with it overall. Losing the left back was a little bit sad, but you can't, when they got release clauses, you can't remove them from their contract. There's not really much you can do, other than smile and wave as they leave your club. And yeah, we're still getting some last minute bids here. Oh, they're bidding enough to activate his release clause, although we have offered him a new deal. Withdrawn that. We don't really want to be selling anyone else. And the new lad getting player, or goal of the month, not player of the month. Club's getting close to his release clause. We did just offer him a new deal, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so he should be signing a deal with a 1.4 mil release clause, something like that. Hoping we get that across the line before any more deadline day bids come in and gets accepted automatically. And we've had to tell a few players we would sell them if a certain amount of money comes in for them. But yeah, we're trying to keep obviously core strength within the squad. And picking up an injury there too, Lawrence, sort of rotation. Oh, rotation cam with Canine now. So we're gonna maybe look at using either Yunyen or the new French-Polish lad there. And we just want to keep all the depth we have now, because we don't exactly have a big squad. This lad actually we could loan out. He's in the B team, so let's accept that, get him some more minutes. Teddy Alamandu, one of the original signings. We don't want him to go. We really didn't think he'd ever amount to much. French lad. People still trying to sneak in and steal our players on deadline day. It's not happening, lad. Sorry. It's not happening. And Crusaders away for our first Champions League game of the season, so we are going to fully rotate for this league game away at Crusaders and hope that we don't struggle. Touch wood, we ain't gonna struggle. Is everyone in? Yeah. Remove Dylan Kinney, what? And it added in the two centre halves. Oh, what? Why did it remove Kineen? Maybe because he's under 21 actually. He doesn't need to be. Oh, I'm going to be a little bit frustrated there, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be available just because he's under 21. He didn't need to be in the selection. That better bloody be what's happened. If not, I'm going to be booming. As I say, we're going to pick rotated, full rotated, just check. Putting in players. Let's give. Let's ping the start there. Bong Bromware. Just give Cost the start. Rotate keeper. Alamandu in at centre mid. Centre mid definitely a place where we lack a huge amount of depth. Maybe let's do it around. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's bring Brown on the bench. Let's also bring on Longer on the bench. Canine will be back fully fit next week for the Champions League game. Pisano, McNeely. I think I'm happy with that for now. Let's get into it. fully rotated side out. Should still be good against Crusaders here. Still got quite a few first teamers in, really. Union. Orczarek, I think, will be a starter once he's fully fit. And all 4 strikers that we have good quality. There he is, 4th goal of the season. Seems to be a goal machine, this lad, which is nice to see. Maybe stealing some goal involvements away from Union. Bong puts it in. So McNeely. Head is wide. And we got our first Champions League game at home to Genk. Last year we actually had a late winner against Genk, so hopefully we don't need that again today. If not, it would be a little bit frustrating. It's a big game for us, that. Of course, the pot 4 team. The pot 4 home game as well. So we need the win. We need to get the 10-point magical number within the first 6 games, because the last 2 games are PSG and Juve. And I think actually the third last game is also Leipzig. If I actually know it's Monaco, we must have Leipzig earlier than that. So yeah, some tough games, but we should still have quality to hopefully get the 10 points we want. If we could get 12 points, that'd be amazing. 4 wins. Monaco last time out, when we played them last year, we actually gave them a quality game. They scored a pen and we gifted them a goal. And yeah, it made it that we lost 5-3 on a very evenly statted game. We had to look at the keeper a little bit that day. Babic. And we do have an absolute quality goalkeeper on loan that we're just struggling to get a work permit for. Hoping that we can get him that work permit this season. Get him in for next season. Goalkeeper that's got a goal for Qatar. Don't ask me how, so look, can he work it out? Oh, great defending there, even though it was offside. Still putting our bodies on the line. Babic, out wide. Cast finds Babic again. It strikes over. King looking rather tired here. Get King off. And Shaq Brown in. Get Union on off. Get him some rest with the impending massive Champions League game. And Bong has picked up an injury. This guy loves an injury, and that's why we brought in McDonald, so he can cover both sides. That does leave us particularly weak at left back, although we do have quite a few centre backs that can cover that side. Additionally to King, who was playing centre back today, so he will now be going in as first choice left back, as he probably was anyway. And a free kick here for Orc. Oh, finesses it in. Top bins. Top bins. And Haruna, even given the rotated goalkeeper some minutes today, has actually looked rather good when playing, and stats wise, does look like it could be quite the sign. And did pick him up for 800k, I think it was. And a comfortable 4-0 win, so we'll rest up, get into this Champions League game. And as I was saying before, we better bloody have Panine available. Man of the match performance from the new CM. Looking like he's worth every little bit of that. 5.5 million record transfer fee that we paid. Let's rest everyone for 2 days. We then have Cliftonville at home in the league, and then Rangers away. Rangers away could be another very important game for us if we can get a point or 3. The point would be very handy meaning we only need to win 2 other home games. And hoping that we beat Astana away. And we've got another round of draws to do in this. Drawing all the way through to the semi-finals there, I think, or quarters. And yeah, the goalkeeper is playing for Nuremberg in the German second division. They are the best team, but he's getting a hell of a lot of minutes. So I'm hoping he continues to develop. He actually can apply for his work permit and actually achieve at 6'2". We have seen, I can't actually check his development on it annoyingly. Passes look interesting as he got back pass of 9. Should be okay. Here we go. Champions League buzz round Northern Ireland. No other teams in our division qualifying for Europe, sad to say. First Champions League game of the year. At home to Genk. Going to go as full strength as we possibly can. And all the loan players get minutes. This lad has just been loaned out. So hopefully he'll get some minutes on the next game. This lad, he's 20. Delete that. Where was that centre half? I wanted to there's a centre half that was incredible. Lost him now. Didn't see him here anymore, but he was absolutely class. Sadly, didn't want to join us. I'm sure we'll find more regions in the coming years that will want to join us. I should have a chance to get through the league phase again. Don't think we're getting over it. It's dependent on the draw after that, man. I might be able to win maybe 1 knockout game if I get a favourable draw. We tend to be quite good across the 2-legged games. Which is the only reason it gives me like a little bit of hope. Let's get him in. But generally, obviously the teams are a serious quality compared to myself, so until I can get up to 3-star and actually attract these wonder kids, then I think there's no question of us being able to at least go another couple rounds. Maybe one year we're just going to have to get a tough draw and lose in the qualifying stage, or get a red card and get battered in one of the rounds and then go down to Europa League. This season's qualification was too easy for me to even attempt to lose. Boom! Broderick 1-0 up after 4 minutes. Guess who got the assist? Weren't even the French-Polish lad, Orc. Can we double our lead? McDonald loses out. And Genk looks to play out. Orc wins it. Oh, good shot and a good save from the Genk goalkeeper. Olagunju, there he is. Boom. 2-0. Last year we struggled against these at home. Only beating them last minute, so if we can dominate them, I think it shows that we've certainly developed a bit more. And it's 3-0 after 15 minutes. Having a good goal difference can go a long way as well. Say we were to finish on 9 points, which definitely should be achievable as long as we beat Astana away. 9 points could still qualify. Yeah, dominating, although it doesn't take much for them to come back into it. Dapper. Back to Haroon, it's in. Oh. And yeah, 2 new lads getting goals. McDonald and, of course, this young striker we signed from Ireland. We didn't sell us very good then. Yeah, there he is. Broderick, man. I knew this guy was going to be a steal at 500k. Woo! Thank you, I Know Footy. I actually saw a really cool quiz app. Football knowledge, mate. If you like doing the old like quiz-like stuff. Let me try and tell you what it was. One sec. Took a screenshot of it. So I saw someone doing like a TikTok video on it. It looked quite good. I was going to show my brother. It's called FUTBOL 11, Football 11. And you know, you do like the square game, or you do like top goal scorers against current players and stuff like that. It looks really cool. So yeah, if you want to do some quizzes, yes, we're smashing them, lads. So yeah, clearly, I think the squad has come along from last season. We only lost really one key player in Boniface at left back, and King has stepped into that role of fullback that we signed last year on a free. I don't even know if he's really a fullback. Probably the centre back. Oh yeah, Genk looking to come back early in the second half. They do nick one. Castro getting an early goal here in the second half. Hopefully, if we do concede another one, maybe we'll go cautious. But for now, we'll just let it play out, stay attacking, and we're gonna do early changes here to ensure we don't go down to 10 men. Oh. We're not going to change anything yet. It's 5-2. And King has also picked up a yellow at left back. Do you not have... Who's better at left back? Brown? Yeah, Brown, definitely. Alright, we're not going to get nervous quite yet. Annoyingly, not quite the goal difference boost we were hoping for initially, but Broderick having an absolute quality game. 2 goals and an assist for the young lad. Boom. 5-2 win. Quality game. And now we just really focus on that Rangers game. Away at Rangers next week. Another 2.4 mil in the bank. Yeah, that gives me a boost of confidence. And King signed a new deal, 1.5 mil release. And again, I can only sign him on a 2-year deal for whatever reason. I've no idea why. But we put an optional extension for 1 year to make it a 3-year deal. We probably will look to extend them before the transfer window comes around in January to lock them in and just increase their values. He may even go for 1.5 million, who knows. But yeah, we're always on the lookout to find talent to replace anyone in the squad. The place we have abundance of quality players is definitely up top. That's why we sold the best striker that we had at the club. Just because it seems like it was a good deal for us at the time. And we should have rested actually. Let's quickly just drop a rest in here for 1 day. Even though we are going to fully rotate as much as possible. How are we finding some... Oh, interesting. This guy's mentals are absolutely quality. 6'1". Good mentals, good physicals. Not a bad leader. His technicals just let him down so much. Imagine if he had like 12 tackling, 12 marking, and 12 heading. Maybe. Oh. He's a resolute personality as well, which means he's probably going to develop quite a lot. Oh. I really like the look of him. Actually, he would turn 20 before we were able to sign him. So we couldn't actually sign him, sadly. Don't really care about wingers. Can he play cam? He can. Nothing on that, but like we just looked at. Promising right wing back. Nah. Big show. Promising second midfielder here. It's average at best. From the shortlist. It just hasn't got the potential that we're looking to sign. And yeah, let's get into this home game against Cliftonville. Looks like Rangers actually won their other game. Rangers beating Fenerbahce at home 7-1. Wow. That does not give me much hope for this game. They're actually having a very good year. They actually knocked Lille out of the qualification rounds. Maybe they are actually having a very good save. Let's check to see. Didn't win the league. They actually won it the first year but haven't won it since. Interesting. Gonna be a tough one, that. Gonna have to go cautious, I reckon, from the off. Yeah, let's get into this home game. Boom, 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 boom. Saturday to Wednesday here, so a little bit of a longer time. Didn't keep still play, and they lost at home to Powerful. They are struggling down there. Looks like a lot of teams are, though. Drew Hands are at home. Up the Hands of Rostock. What a club. And as I say, let's pick full rotated. B-choice goalkeeper in again. I don't mind it on the odd occasion. Has played well. For some reason, it really wants to play Alamandu. We don't mind giving Kurdi a start. He's light. Let's try Broderick round it off. Do we want to bring Riskin? So yeah, with Bong being out, it does limit our left back options. We're actually playing the right back at left back today. Maybe left back is the weakest place that we have, with King stepping in at CB. Did we not have Camera somewhere? Is he in the reserves? We have this young centre back still in the reserves, actually. This centre half has got some first team time before. Actually, this young lad is just all round better player. I think we should actually move him up and get him involved today if we can. Said he was unavailable just then, but he's available. So just bring him in at CB, play King at left back, and then we can bring McDonald on at left back. Give Ola Gunju, let's give Brown the game off. Ola Gunju wants to start. Hopefully we don't upset him. Yeah, we are getting the Italian lad some minutes. And we're just gonna flick the kettle on while you look after this one, Popple. Should be easy, right? Oh no. We've got a keeper injury and we didn't bring a keeper on the bench today. Which is always an interesting one. We do have a couple players that supposedly are half a star in goal. I always feel a bit more comfortable with being a defender, but he is short. Oh. So we're actually going to chuck in Pisano. No? Do we even have Pisano? We do, he's on the bench. I'm going to chuck the striker in goal. Hope for the best here. Maybe we can just limit their strikes. Looks like they scored their first shot target and our keeper was upset with himself. But yeah, Pisano, get him some minutes in goal here today. Hopefully he doesn't get upset about it. Babic beats his man, falls to McNeely, lays it. Orgzarek with another assist. Kaneen putting it away. 2-1 up. Let's get this dog, it's a bit weird. Corradini, Schofield collects though. And he's going to go long. Win it. Goranson on his debut for the club. Oh, McNeely was offside there anyway, but Goranson signed from Man City. King, third goal of the season. King is like the new Olagunju, really. And he's Northern Irish. Why we signed him on a freebie, but it turns out he's actually pretty damn good. Brought him in as a backup, but of course, also made himself first choice left back after we lost Boniface. Gives us good height, which is always handy. Playing basically a centre back and full back, not always the worst decision. Means just from set pieces you're going to be much more dominant. And that would have been Goranson. Goranson would have been a goal in his debut. Did loan him out last year. Failed to secure him a loan this season. And yeah, he's actually come into the first team and maybe going to get the odd game. Still has some potential and great physicals. Colic is in. Pisano, great save. The striker is in goal today. He did get an injury to our keeper. 15 minutes in. What a save that was. Maybe we don't need the Qatari keeper to come back off loan. Maybe we just play our striker in goal. It all works out well. Yeah, don't worry, Popple. Fucking under control, eh? Under control, son. Pisano having a great game in goal, playing a 7.1. I kind of want him to have another shot, see if he can save it. Oh, they're in. Pollock. Pisano had it covered. He had it covered, son. They've had 3 shots, so he saved 2 shots. Why were we ever worried? Pisano is the man, even with full B team out today. Doesn't seem like we're struggling too much. We'll probably just look to do a few late changes here to get King off for McDonald. Kaneen off as he's been booked. I think that'll probably be all. Everyone else will rotate it in. In the end, but we are going to get it over the line. Alamandu out to McDonald. Not a bad chance there for us. McDonald, Union, McDonald's. We lose out, they look to break. McDonald's great challenge. Alamandu now beats his man for pace, delivers it, falls to McDonald. Into Orgzarek. And he is getting some serious goal involvement. Goal and assist again today. 4-1 result. Liking it more and more. The most expensive value to play at the club. Also, of course, big transfer fee paid for him. Oh, he's fractured his arm. Gonna send him to the specialist because we've got the money. Not a bad debut for Goranson. Yeah, we'll keep him in the first team, but make him available to the reserves. Ongoing, 90 minutes, maybe we don't even do 90 minutes. Make him available for the reserves, 45 minutes going on forwards. They've got a good enough team as it is. That puts us 15 games on the bounce, winning. Kia ball. That's the second time now we've got an injury to a keeper on this save and not had a keeper on the bench. At some point maybe I need to change my ways, but just, it doesn't seem to happen enough. And I quite like having more options on the bench. Let's see how we get on against Rangers. It's going to be an interesting one after they battered Fenerbahce. Somewhat bad game. To see what sort of level they are at. Should be probably our third easiest game, but it is away from home. If we drew the teams the other way round, I suppose pot 4 it would have been Genk away, which would have been harder, but pot 3 we got Rangers away and then Monaco at home. Only if we got Rangers at home and Monaco away, it might be better for us. But you can't win them all. Certainly our best draw since we've been in the Champions League. Giving us a chance to reach the first round knockout again. Tries killables often for the new lad. I don't mind that. You can refrain from taking long shots, and let's mention the mentor in this to go in, update the mentor in case there is some better options. Yeah, man, it's not fast travel, is it, for us in Northern Ireland? Just a short little ferry, I assume. Don't think there's any other way of getting across. Okay, well, I guess flight, obviously. Yeah, nice little ferry. We'll take a boat out. Club will rent a boat out. We're going across as a unit. I'll Gunju in with Brown, Donald King. Let's put. He really doesn't like the new French lad, but he is seriously performing. 8 starts, 6 goals, 3 assists from CN. How is he not getting auto picked in? But Yunyan, seriously quality player. Obviously going to get that nod in it. Mazzella, the role he's locked down this season, only getting. He has got 7 goals in the Champions League and 9 assists across every competition, so still certainly getting involved. And I think we're going to drop McNeely today to get Aronson in. Other than that, very much happy with this team. Lawrence also nearly back. We're going to bring a keeper on the bench today. We don't have much choice on that. And next match only, going to go on to cautious. And we're also going to maybe drop this centre mid off defend Union. Let's drop him into a deep line playmaker on support just to give Alunga a little bit more help down back there. Just for one game, let's see how it goes. And they've got Pickford in goal, they've got Maley at right back, Joe Worrell. Got that Yomaz, they've got DD, they've got Alex Mighton and Todd Campbell still. Callum Hudson-Odoi is there at Rangers. Wow, good purchase for them. And let's hope to pull something out of the bag. Come on. Let's see some magic. And it looks like possession-wise, we weren't doing too badly. Oh, we got away with one there. Big save, and they tip it. And they hit it onto the post after that, I think. Broderick picking up an early yellow. And now they are certainly starting to dominate us. We're going to need a performance out of the keeper today, it looks like. Certainly some weak points in their team. Mighton to King, Worrell. Out wide to Ridvan, Cho. Cantwell, long range effort hits the bar. Cantwell is not a good player. To be fair, she looked pretty good on here for some reason. Alex Mighton's average. We've had 2 shots now. Can create things at least. Maley, Worrell. They are playing up in the back quite nicely and exposing our narrow formation. Indeed, we're cleared, but not very far. Oh, nicked it. Can we? Aaron's the man. Oh, Roderick nicks it though. He's in. Ah, Pickford not actually called upon there. It goes over. He must have signed Pickford on a free, I guess. Very good goalkeeper on here. Shows whip in the corner, and it's out to Bald. How do we say that? Baldanzi, and he scores from the edge of the box. It's not been as close as I hoped. Just ask for better. Maybe we should change it to advanced forwards. Change it to advanced forwards to see if that can create some more issues for them at the back. Come on, let's get a chance. Pickford. Oh, if we nicked it there, well, they'd have been surely conceded and show. Nice ball for Carmel, would we nick it? But we just can't win it back and keep the ball. Bailey puts it wide. Maybe we're going to have to go attacking here in the last half an hour and hope to get lucky and not concede again. Gonna do it. Point would be massive for us away at Rangers here. They are starting to look a bit tired. In Bailey at right back. Have popped out Didi now. We need to make some changes for sure. Get Ruskin in. Both strikers not playing well today, so we're going to bring in Pistano. Yeah, we're just doing our great depth options at left back. We're going to bring in the CB has been injured. Actually, let's bring in Goriston. He had an alright game. Bring in Babbage as well. Union on a booking, we don't want to go down to 10. Can we have one chance in the last 10 minutes? That's all we need. One chance. Gonna go very attacking. Is there gonna be a highlight? There is one. Not in a good spot for us though. The French lad plays a beautiful ball to Aronson. Oh. If we can nick it. Pisano nicks it. Canine! Yes! Canine! Injury time equaliser. Gonna go cautious. We're gonna waste time. We're lowering the tempo. We're gonna go more disciplined. Kenny, 90+3. Pisano comes on. Makes the difference. Yeah, come on. That's why you go very attacking. Come on, lads. Boom. That point away from home could be massive for us. Makes it a lot easier for us to get to that magical 10 points. We just need 2 wins now. Maybe Astana away. I'm hoping it's going to be a win. So we only need one win from our other 3 home games. Who is it? So Leipzig at home is going to be a tough one there in pot 1. Astana away, Monaco at home. Yeah, we've got. That is a big result in the end. They certainly look like a good side. Dominated us for a lot of the game. We rode our luck. But yeah, we got there in the end, eh? It's telling us to bring in centre half just because he's too old. We're not worried about that. Come on. I was hoping maybe to get a win there, but certainly take the point of how the game played out. 17-year-old Irish centre half at 3. Nah. Come on, up the boys. We didn't rest, but we're going to fully rotate again for this league game. Maybe we should have a look at that centre half as well, actually. The lad is too old. It says he's actually a left back, can't he? He's left back. Not a great one, though. I think we signed him on a free from Nantes. I think we'd rather just stick out with what we've got if Bong is back soon. And saying, do we want to postpone the game? 2 games because we're missing players. What games are these? Bangor, that game. We really don't want to postpone matches because then we're going to end up with a horrendous fixture schedule. We're going to say no and hope we can get by missing those 5-6 players. We'll have to use reserve players. But that is interesting to see that, as you just see, under 21, under 21s, 4 of the lads getting called up. Aronson to the first team for Iceland. Where's this lad? Right back. Doesn't look great. What's this? Scottish lad at Motherwell. It's hard to know when they're that young whether they can develop. Unless they're like serious quality already. Whoa. Not a bad start at all. Win and a draw. Especially after Rangers battered Fenerbahce 7-1. And Almari getting called up to the Qatar squad again. Getting constant minutes for Nuremberg. And let's do the usual, pick full rotated squad. Gonna keep first choice keeper in. We're not playing Ori King in the field. Or Alamander in the field. Play Babic there. Get McDonald on the bench. Give Aronson a start. Let's get it off pressing forward. Let's go back to double advance forward now. Lawrence should not be playing, so we're gonna have to give Union a start Cam today, I reckon. And is there any other players that's light we actually want to get minutes into? Kinda do want to get minutes into this guy's legs, but also we want to get minutes into Alamandu's legs as well. And Olagunju actually, get him in over the young fullback. We'll bring him in off the bench. So they're very, very weak side today. We are playing an institute side that got promoted last year, so hopefully shouldn't be struggling at all. Yeah, I'm just going to make that brew while this first half plays out. Aronson, always amongst the goals, that lad, risk an assist. Didn't actually see it, let's have a quick watch of that. Aronson, yeah, it's good play. Bloody beautiful play that. And we are going to ask for a bit more. 1-0, not the best situation. Yeah, maybe we should bring that left back up. In as back up. Food for thought. Asado, boom. Teddy Alamandu just loves an assist from that right back role. He is alright, you know. Considering we signed him first year, he was absolutely horrendous. and yeah, it's developed a hell of a lot. Boom, boom. Union, Alamandu. Oh, Ruskin has a little bit of space, but does get charged down. And Institute, off cleared. Babbage now. This is highlight continuing. And there's so much space for us out on that right hand side. Alamandu. Ah, falls to Ruskin. Union's gonna finesse this in, surely. Off the post. We'll just rotate in Young Lad to left back and cross into right back to get them some match sharpness. Other than that, try and play out the rest of the game, maybe swap Union out for someone. We probably actually should be playing Corradini and CM and Ruskin and DM. Thinking about it. Babbage, Ref. Assuming, yeah, Pisano is going to be up for this. Pisano slots it past me. 7th goal of the season. Do a late start to just protect Union. Bring Canine in. Comfortable 3-0, maybe 4-0 here with a late chance. And it is 4-0. Aronson, 13th goal of the season. Boom. Aronson looking like an absolute steal at 90k when we purchased him from Alloa. Also getting in the national team, which is always nice to see. Don't know if he'll get any minutes, but yeah, the friendlies or the international games coming up, should I say. He will be going away with the first team, and hopefully we don't struggle with all these players on the national team because we turned down the option to veto the game. They are both cup games, these two. But yeah, I cannot risk with the Champions League games involved having to play, say, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. That would just not be worth it to me at all. And hopefully, even with missing those key players, we're not going to struggle. That's what they all say, eh? That's what they all say. But yeah, another quite easy game coming up, I believe. Moyler Park, lower division team. I think they have been up in the Prem maybe one season. What you doing? Nah. Yeah, hoping to see if we get through the league phase again this year. Another hard start increase up to 3-star would be good. We're going to be like close to the top 50 ranked clubs in the world. So I think at the moment we're sitting at like 60, 62. I think it went up to. I don't actually know where to see that anymore, ranking wise. Have I? Yeah, I've entered the legends list. And we've got a few icons, Castano being one. Both of these lads started at the club when I was here. And look at all these lads. So we've got Alamandu, Cost, McNeely, Kineen, Olagunju, Gordon Carbone, Boniface, left, Aronson, Andy Ryan is the goal scorer. Joe Harris making the list. What a legend. We had him in the first team for a couple of seasons. Getting 18 goals in that second year. Unfortunately, we had to drop him because the quality at the club had sort of surpassed his level. And we've got a week off it, so we'll actually play pretty strong today. Why the hell not? We will rotate in a few players. and get some stats into the younger players' legs. Bong is almost nearly back as well, which is good to see. Start Babic. Hopefully we actually have a good youth intake this year, that would be really cool. McNeely with Broderick, let's give Pisano the start. Barrington a little tired. Let's bring Brown on the bench. Barrington is tired. And hopefully we have those Champion League games come round sooner rather than later. I think we do have a good 3-4 games before that. Not sure quite who is up next. And Moyola Park lose out, and now Pistano comes clear. Kineen finds space, but the ball is intercepted. Once again, Kineen looking to find that killer pass, and it has come out wide to King. Ilunga with the headed chance at the back post is headed over. Damn, it looks like we are having some early domination here. Moyola Park out to Glynn. Sano Kineen, great through ball. McNeely blocked it. I thought the flanner was going to put his flag up then, didn't. McNeely puts it round the keeper, off the post and in. Great finish that. And we look to double our lead very soon after. And it's a great one too, between the strikers. Can't quite, fortunately, get the strike away. McNeely now with a result corner. And they break away here, Moyola Park. Galbraith wins them a throw in high up in our side. Babic switches to Koss. It's a great block. Kineen now to deliver into Ologunju. Boom. Second goal of the season, near post header. Boom. They're off to the gym. I hit the gym up earlier. It was busy as, painfully busy actually. Couldn't get on a bench for ages. King in, falls to Babic, falls to Kineen after blocked or saved effort. Up the Kineen. Kineen, the first player we purchased with cash money. That's why we love him. Ologunju, big head. Gets it back. Kovacevic out to Goranson. Kineen, Pistano out to Koss. Ilunga into Pistano. It's blocked. And they break it. Kerr. Aha. Poor play from them. They were probably like 5 on 2 or 3 there, and they managed to fluff their lines. A lot of headed chances falling to bigger Ilunga. He just needs to be a bit bigger, because even though he's got 10 head in his jump and reach, his 10 also, I'm surprised, 10 head in is actually not that bad for a CM. And we get into half time, 3-0 up. Let's keep flying through these games until we get to the big Champions League games. That's all we really care about. The league is easy, the cups, we have won most seasons. Last year we did lose in the final of one cup, the Scottish Cup that we're involved in. Pisano is going to step up for this. Yeah, easy. Easy. I wonder how many seasons it's going to take me to win Champions League. I've set the target at 12 seasons. This is the 6th season, and our third or 4th year? I think 4th year in the Champions League. So hoping to see us at least get through the league phase again. Let's bring McDonald in there. If we can get through the league phase, get another small reputation boost, we're going to be flying at that point. If we get to 3-star reputation, I think I'll be able to sign the second tier Wonder Kids. At the moment, I think I'm being able to sign like third tier Wonder Kids. And before this season, there was no Wonder Kids, just the odd rare talent that I can sort of get in freebies. So let's hope to see that half a star increase. Maybe even a full star would be nice. Up to 3.5, we should then be able to definitely sign like the top tier Wonder Kids, unless they're wanted by, you know, the big clubs. And we already have Goranson in actually, so let's bring Brian Ware in, let's take Canino, bring in the French lads, and we'll chuck in Alamandu for the last 5 or so. Dun -dun -dun. And they're in Moyola Park. Oh, they miss a great opportunity to get a consolation goal, and we win the first round that we end out in the co-entry shield. It is actually the first round of general, and we've won 5-0. I think that actually then puts us into the quarter-final. Maybe they are actually in the Prem this year. Maybe it's just a league, another League Cup. Have a quick look. No, they're not. I don't know. I don't know how you qualify for that, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure then we go, yeah, straight into the quarter-final. So, how many teams is it? 4, 8, so 16 teams. 16 teams. We've got 12. Alright, so it must be the top half of their division. Huh? Moyola Park are top of Div 3. Oh, I have no idea then. No idea how you get into that. And we're just going to continue quickly to here, see if we want some players. Oh, we probably aren't going to. 10 players under national duty. Some of the younger lads in the reserves will probably be involved as well. And yeah, we signed Jonah Kelly on a free to partner Hugh Harris in the reserves, and those two certainly looking like they have a good partnership up to Double H. We'll probably try and keep Double H at the club forever. Forever and ever. But yeah, we're going to holiday through to this game. Hopefully we don't have issues with squad selection, even with, I think, missing 5 first teamers. And yeah, we turned down the option to delay the game, the next 2 games. We do not want to over congest our fixtures by trying to miss a game when the B team clearly have the quality. Bangor, not the best team in the league, so let's hope we get the win. If we don't, we're going to look a bit silly, I guess. But again, the main focus is that Champions League, all important Champions League. We've got the money already in the club. We don't ultimately care about winning prize money out of these cups, and there isn't very much in them anyway. It looks like, yeah, we are still a while off the next Champions League game. I can see 5 games there where we don't have a Champions League game. I'm guessing that we're going to have one after that Carrick Rangers game. I'll have a look after we get to here. Yeah, we've got Leipzig at home. Leipzig, I don't actually want to do that. Let's just go into the competition. Leipzig have beaten someone. Is it Leipzig? Beat Juve at home 2-0. And then lost to Man City, so their draw looks a bit harsh. So Rangers have played 2 home games. It doesn't really make sense. Why they play 2 home games straight up? Stana actually got a draw away at Salzburg. That's a little bit scary. Why Why did they draw away at Salzburg? How? How, I ask? And who is this guy? He looks like he has potential. At 17. And the goalkeeper, they lost to Qatar. They lost to Iran, sorry, 2-0. He is the starting keeper. It's up to 29 caps. And we are a month off being able to apply for his work permit. Luckily, we were able to extend his deal in the end because we offered him loads of money. He was refusing to sign a new deal when we couldn't get a work permit for him until I offered him a nice little pay jump. And then, yeah, we said jump, he said how high. He's ours. Who's Josh Bahara? On loan from Villa, he's Northern Irish. He's actually got a cap for Northern Ireland and a goal. Passing is 8. Yeah, see, that's where we're struggling to find. Those centre backs with great passing ability and all-round great defensive acumen. I'm really hoping that King can lose that fickle. And there, he's getting significant from fairly professional and determined. So if we can change his fickle to determined, not quite sure how that works and how that rubs off on them. Seems to be a bit random that. Yeah, we're coming up to an hour and a half live today. We're going to keep flying through the games as quick as possible until the Champions League games. Ah, what a keeper's injured. He's out for this game. Third choice keeper in today. Fair enough. And yeah, we've certainly still got a good enough squad. Do we want to rotate at all? Lawrence is back from injury. Do we want to get Corradini some minutes? Rest Union, let's do it. What foot is Corradini? Left foot. And shall we get Bong in actually to get him some minutes? He's gonna get injured. Bong annoyingly always get injured. That was the yeah, only for a few days, mate. So not to worry. Luckily, if he got a long-term injury, we could be in trouble. We would have to play the young Ghanaian lad. It didn't say 2 to 5 weeks, I think. I'm pretty sure it said 2 to 5 days. If it wasn't, then yeah, be in trouble. McDonald delivers, falls to Corradini. First goal of the season. Might be his first goal for the club. Not exactly getting many minutes last year. Was just picked up as a depth option. Certainly good that we have him. Because we do not have the most incredible depth. We have sort of 2 quality CMs, 2 quality DMs. So that's sort of what, 4 high quality midfielders between 3 positions and then 2 quality cams. So yeah, we have 6 quality midfielders for 4 roles, plus then the depth options of Babic and the Corradini. So 8 midfielders, 4 positions. Not really the best, but it isn't the worst either. It means that we're going to at least get minutes for most midfielders a lot of the time. And Broderick getting on the score sheet, Bong getting an assist. You love to see it. Bong inside to Olagunju, loses out, and Bangor on the break, and it falls to Arthurs. Woo, hits the bar. Campbell actually isn't the worst third choice keeper for us, and we've picked up an injury. He wants to come off, does he? Oh, McDonald striking over. Is that going to park again? It's not. It doesn't say he's injured. Let's get him off anyway. It's not risk it. If not, we'll have to bring up Hugh Harris. But we do miss the double H. Every time he comes on, he does the triple H water spray. God, that seemed a bit easy. Orkzarek. Do you reckon it's Orkzarek or Alkzarek? Gotta be Alkzarek, I reckon. Premislaw Alkzarek. French-Polish player. Certainly got a Polish name, but picking French nationality. Bong sweats it. Roderick won't score many easier goals than that this season. Getting his second of the game. And Bong's second assist of the game as well. We might look to protect Bong a little bit and not have him play a full 90 today. Having a great game. But as we've all seen this season, he does not mind going down injured. Castano. Oh, Henderson, great collection that. Thought that might be like dinking in at the near post. Fortunately, not meant to be. And yeah, let's just get Bong off here. He's played a good solid 75 minutes. And let's chuck Brian in. I think other than that, just Lawrence we need to maybe be careful of. So let's just chuck Yin Yen in at Cam. What is the next tune going to be like? You never know. I never know. We never know. Thank you every day. The name of it. Campbell collects. Thought he might have missed that. Goes long. Not a great clearance that. Tweed into Calla. Switch to McCarthy for Bangor here. Cross to Giles. There's miles of space in the box. Where's the defence? And we get straight into another highlight. Donald's out direct. Roderick gets his hat trick. Boom! What a purchase the 500 grey Roderick is looking to be. Love his physicals with that mix of mental and, yeah, not the best technicals, but sometimes, you know, you don't need the best technicals when you're in the best position to score an easy goal. And Bangor leave the ball behind, and he gets his 4th for the game, 10th for the season. Just as we big him up, he shows that you don't need the best finishing to score when you're always in good positions, like he is. And Qatar get battered again. Up to 30 caps. Give me a work permit. Or not me, give him a work permit. And we've got a week again to the next game, so let's just holiday on. Oh, no, don't retire. That scared me, that is. I'm just going to save it. Save it quickly, I've nearly pressed retire. Right. You're on holiday. Next match. And it looks like we will have one player back for international duty. Don't know. Probably be someone for one of the youth teams. Now we see that Leipzig game. So what we play is Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. But it's seeming like we are going to get across these 2 games comfortably, so glad I didn't postpone them. Would have probably been just a bad thing for us in the long run, postponing games due to international. Yeah, every 3-4 days a game, and if I cancelled these 2 games, I would have had a Saturday, Monday, Wednesday situation, I reckon, or Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So sometimes it's not wise to postpone games if you don't have a good squad. Luckily for me, I've got the depth at this level, especially for the cups that we're playing. You know, we're playing a 2nd Division Scottish team, which we actually lost to in the final last season. But yeah, February is normally the savage month for me. Normally, February every year has got at least 8 games in. And obviously February is only a 28-day month, unless it's a leap year. So it looks like we've got quite a lot of mail. Let's go back. 24 games in the cup. That's the record. And surprising scouting finished for this lad. That's Sunderland. Jamie Way. He looks okay. We're not playing with wingers, so. And Aronson actually getting 90 minutes for Iceland, not getting involved in the goals. Yeah, the Scottish Cup, not the best. I was surprised that we lost, to be honest. And Qatar losing again. Goalkeeper not playing too horrendous in that game, at least. And what did McNeely say? Is he happy with his promise? How do we see his promises? Happiest. Negatives was expected more playing time than he's receiving so far. Flippin' hell, man. Sometimes it's so hard to please these players. And yeah, certainly, at least it says that we're rich now. Before it just said secure, win manager of the month once again. Gonna have a lot of manager of the month titles. Promising attacker midfielder at Chelsea. But you like compare with him with the French lad that we signed. But the French lad is really good. Orcs are it. Looking like a very, very good player. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that this year. Last season, we would have actually won all 5 competitions we were in, other than the Champions League, of course. And yeah, the season before we did win all 5, other than the Champions League. So a little step backwards, but it's one game. You can't expect the players to play well every single game. So we're going to let them off that one time. Let's chuck Alamandu in. Let's chuck Bong in. Get the young lad minutes. Ola Gunju is no longer. We must please him with minutes. It's just McNeely, Taylorford. Good on both. Broderick is right. Get Lawrence more minutes in his legs for fitness. Aronson's picked up a bit of a knock on international duty, but we should be okay. And yeah, we'd rather play the young lad that we signed for 1.5 mil over Brian White. Looking like maybe he's not going to develop, actually. I'm not sure about that, but we needed depth at right CB, so he's better than Brian Ware, I think. Maybe not quite better, but he is younger. Brian Ware probably, is fully developed as he's going to be on the save now. Although he is still young, to be fair, maybe a bit harsh to say. I think Babic is the oldest player at the club now, because he's been here from day dot, and it may have been 19 when I signed him from day dot as well. I think he's up to 24 now. It's pretty handy having some older heads in the club, because if not, you're unable to mentor. Boom! Walksarek showing his quality, the press, and then the quality ball to the back post. Yeah, we're coming back in the Scottish Cup season for revenge. We have actually only won it that one time 2 seasons ago. Breath, that was a pen, surely. Brown delivers. Towards to Lawrence, back to Brown. Union, was he onside? He was, but can't do anything with it. Bong to Union, Ruskin, Alamandu. Union finesses wide. Damn, Daniel. Alamandu. Walksarek beats his man, comes inside. Good shot, save. Finds Union. Was he onside? He was onside. Says looks to cross. Looked like a shot to me. Only 1-0, although we have been very dominant. Still time for them to get a lucky goal. Call it a lucky goal. You never know. Connolly, Logan finds Connolly out wide. Bong with a great challenge on a yellow. A risky challenge, but a great one at the same time. And yeah, that's probably the worst bit of play we've seen out of Orc Direct since he joined the club in the summer. Horrendous ball. And we get a lucky deflected goal ourselves there to make it 2 in at half time. No changes needed to be made. Let's go straight into the second half. Orczarek with a long range free kick there, making the keeper work. Brown now with a corner. Falls to Lawrence. Lawrence has no highlight. That's just been cleared and will again look to protect Bong. Bring in King. I think that'll do for now. We'll get to about 18, then maybe look to make some more changes. Kovacevic, we're going to look to build up from the back. Receiver, that's what we're going to call him. Receiver. Alamandu finds Orc behind the lines. He should have shot. Tried to get the assist. Trying to get Broderick his first goal of the game. And here we lose out. And I think we're going to look to make some changes now. Let's bring on Koss. Let's bring on this lad. For Riskin and Lawrence the Bab. Oh, it's only every time. It's 3 subs in this competition. I feel like I got Splinter. One of the chopping boards here is like a bit of MDF, crappy little bit of wood. You shouldn't even use wood as a chopping board, really. Corradini, second goal. Whoa! Yeah, it's an absolute piece of shit wood as well. MDF chopboard. Smith with a great consolation goal for our Brauf. Are they going to have a late flurry? Try and get another one? No is the answer. Oh, I spoke too soon. Radcliffe. Edwards. Smith out wide to Logan. Daly. Oh, it's a great save. Should have been 3-2. In the end, we get it across the line. And we advance, I think, to the quarter-final now of that. And Quatara playing loads of games. What was it? Asian. That's the Asian World Cup qualifying. And it looks like Qatar are going to go out, I guess. They've still got 6 more games at this time. It's not the best teams in their group. So there's always going to be quite a mixture of teams. How many more games do they have? 3rd of October today. None till November now. So I'm going to wait until that round of fixtures in November. Is that the team I lost to last season, was it? In the final? Nah, I lost to St. Johnston. But yeah, screw those guys. Either way, any Scottish club, even Rangers. Oh, they won that game. Oh right, was that their first win? So they get the 4 points. Interesting. And more. There's just so many cups in this league. Let's have a quick look at the league. I wanted to see. We've gone up to 44th. We're still behind the Swiss league, the Norwegian league. Even the I don't understand how could the Portuguese second league be above the Norwegian and the Swiss first league. Well, that's not actually the Swiss first league, is it? That's actually the second league. I have a funny feeling that the Portuguese second league wouldn't be above the Norwegian first league. Although they did drop actually. Portuguese first league, actually the second league's been going up every year, like us. Like look at we've jumped from the first year, we went from 88 to 82nd to 67th to 62nd to 48 to 44th, and then yeah, at the end of this season, hoping to get up to over 40. And I wanted to look at the club ranking. I don't actually know where the hell you see that though. Like, I thought you could click on here. Who knows? Do you know, Popple, how to look at the club ranking? I know it's somewhere. I just can't think. Let's just quickly see if we can improve anything at the club. Other than build new stadium. To ask them to build new stadium, they're going to say no. Let's ask for another scout, why not? We've got so much scouts already, but there's no harm in having more. Up to 11 scouts now. And yeah, we obviously have all the best. Maybe we should ask for another physio, actually. Another physio can't hurt. Always good to have additional physios and fitness coaches and things like that. Both of those accepted because we got tons of money. Let's have a quick look for a scout then. I think this is already set up for scouts. It is. Let's just drop it down 1 to 12. See if there's any freebies. There's not. Does this mean he's not? He is out of contract. Yeah, he's like an alright scout, but is he happy? He is. Can be a scout for us. You're already out of contract. And then quickly a physiotherapist. There's lots of physiotherapists. And there's this lad at Clyde with 20 physiotherapy. He's head physio there. He's happy to come be a normal physio for us. Boom! Yeah, we've been seriously improving the staff here every year because we've still got loads. We've got 3 more scout positions. Wow. Alright, 1 second. Did not realise that. I don't know. I swear it now says 11 out of 14. Did it not? Did it say 11 and it's given us 3 extra scouts? I don't know what's happened there, or we were just short already. But yeah, we've got 14 scouts. That is a lot of scouts, and yeah, it's good for this level for sure. I kind of only want to just get freebies, to be honest, and I would like to get some foreign scouts, ideally, because it just obviously gives you better world coverage. This guy's American. Let's get an American scout in. Look at all those countries he knows about. Wow. He'd be a very good addition to the scouting team. Get him on as long as contract as possible, 4 years. So we still need 1 more. Irish, Northern Irish. Guessing he's going to be Irish, yeah. And a Dutch guy. Woo! A Dutch with a lot of European knowledge. That's what we want to see. 3-year deal for the Dutch. He only wants £300 a week. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. And looks like we have it now, actually, a horrible little fixture period. What's going on here? We got Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday before our Champions League game. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine if I cancelled those other games. We would be in real bad shape. But luckily for us, we didn't cancel them. And we are going to be... I don't know what we're going to do. That's like... So if we play first team, rotate, Champions League. So yeah, full strength today. And this is a league game, so it probably works out best. Although we are at home. Yes, putting in the young lad at CB as first choice. Interesting. Alamandu on the bench. Donald Brown. Let's give Ola Gunju a start. Let's give Babic and Ruskin in at DM. Lawrence. So we are going to rotate a fair amount. Neely wants to start. Let's get Bob on the bench. Kinnean on the bench. Over Yunyan. Actually, I want to start Pisano today. He's getting low on match fitness. I reckon he'll be close to going down. So let's try and keep that as high up as possible. And Aronson come back from injury. We'll try and get him on today for sure. 6'5", physical monster. When you've got a player that's 6'5" and has pace, you know their quality. And McNeely getting on the score sheet early. Hoping that we're not going to upset McNeely. But ultimately, if he needs to go, we should have the quality. And we can bring up Double H. Oh, Ballymena scoring a very similar goal to us there. Not bad play. It's not Ballymena. It's Ballin Mallard. Ballina Mallard. The other team, very similar name. They must be, I'm guessing, situated rather close in Northern Ireland if they've got such similar names. But that is a guess. McNeely with the set piece, cleared but only as far as Lawrence. Orcs direct finds McNeely. Oh, deflected and in. Surprise. Sometimes you see a lot of those go down as OGs, but happy for us, sorry. It all didn't, and Orcs direct gets another assist. Absolute baller. I reckon we're going to struggle to keep hold of Orcs direct. I don't know why. But I think he's going to develop to be a very, very good player. He is 20 now. Has aged a little bit. We do have quality homegrown at club players though. We've got 8 currently. We do need to sign more 18-year-olds. We're signing a lot of 19-year-olds. But we just haven't been seeing the 18-year-old talents as much. Was this lad 18? No, he's now 20 as well. Whipped in, Kovacevic, big collection. Olagunju into Babic. Ref, that's got to be his second yellow, man. What a joke. The ref plays on somehow. We come away with it though. Out wide to McDonald, through for Orczarek. Orczarek hits the post, forwards to Babic, who snaps your hand off and gets our third goal of the game. 60 minutes in, we'll probably look to make some changes shortly here. Get Bong on. Ruskin to Babic. Orczarek thought he was going to shoot, but doesn't. Wins the penalty for us. Pisano will up. Oh, McNeely was on the hat trick. Gets his 9th for the season. I was confused then when he didn't step up Pisano, but yeah, it's because he was on a hat. Fair play. Let's get everyone in who needs a bit of match sharpness. He's got his hat trick, so we'll take him off. We'll also bring in Kaneen. Boom! All 5 subs. Done a bit early there. Don't like doing 5 subs this early a lot of the time. But yeah, on the odd occasion, when you forget that you're doing all 5 subs at once, it's not the end of the world. No injuries, touch wood. And Ilunga there, playing well. Beautiful ball out to Lawrence. Into Aronson. He could switch the play. Not the switch we were looking for, but it falls to Kaneen. Ah. Ray collects. Olagunju wins headers for days, and Aronson's in. Ah, poor finish from Aronson. Back from injury, and not quite fully matched up, it would seem, with that miss. Alamandu wins the long clearance, and they have gone down to 10 now. He deserved it earlier if it was him. It was him or Hudson. Bong. Into Kaneen, 9th goal of the season. Yep, buddy. We are going to rest between these games, definite. Last year when we had this little run, I forgot to rest, but it did come back to bite us a little bit. We picked up quite a few injuries, and even still, we could be looking at the odd injury at this period, so it's important that we don't get it to first team players when we've got Leipzig at home after these next 3 games. And we didn't rest. Still have time. The rest of 2 days here. We've got a new follow. Thank you, boss man. The boss 985. Yes, boss. And we've got some. Yesterday I streamed and I done the shot for every new follower. We didn't stream that long in the end because I didn't feel that great after drinking a couple of ciders. Actually, yeah, pretty weak. I hadn't drank in months. And I had 2 ciders and I felt a bit done in. So we've still got some lychee soju. So I'm going to do a swig for you, Stun, as you're the boss. Got the lychee soju, 14% rice wine. We're going to have a swig here in the name of the boss. Oh, that is beautiful stuff. Thank you for the follow, mate. And I even got some Red Bull so I could have a soju Red Bull mix. I had that before, it was quite nice. But yeah, we'll save it for another day. And I think that's the American Scout, is it? No, it's the Dutch Scout. Great knowledge of Central and Northern Europe. Adds to the array of scouts that we did sign for. 1 English Scout, just because he was the best available. And the other lad's American is coming in with great South American knowledge as well. And we're coming up to 2 hours on the stream. And they didn't want us to build a new stadium. Ah, so annoying. We've tried so many times now. We don't really. They don't even want to expand the current stadium we're in. I've already asked many times. It's so annoying because we don't actually play our home Champions League games at home. Played this at Solitude, which is Cliftonville Stadium, which isn't even big enough to qualify. It's got 3,000 seats. Our stadium has 2,000 seats, but the requirement is like 8,000 seats. So we need to, maybe if we just ask them to expand the stadium, maybe they'll do it, but I know they won't. We'll have to wait now. Yeah, they won't let me improve the youth facilities, which is really annoying. I have no idea how to get around that, improve it. Well, there's no other way, I guess, but... And there's a Paderborn young lad here. Oh, he's that's the one at Inter, isn't it? Yeah, Inter. Wouldn't be interested in joining, he looks quality. Is there any other young Chinese lads in the first team? There's an 18-year-old centre-half here, who looks average at best. We do quite like looking at Asian players. There's another one at Inter. So I guess get a scout report on him, get a scout report on him. A lot of these teams not actually having any players. Yeah, you do see some good regens come through in China, Japan, and Korea. Unfortunately, though, they just don't want to join us. It looks like the rest has done its job, as everyone seems to be match fit. Let's play Aronson today, get his match sharpness up. We'll also give Cost a start. We'll give Cost a start. Alamandu on the bench. Give Bong a start. Give Goranson a start. Why not? Give Corradini the nod in CDM. Babic. Union, Canine. Let's just make sure the bench is appropriate. Let's give Broderick the week off. Bring McDonald to cover both fullback sides. Should we give Brian Ware a start? I think we just want to try and get as many minutes into a receiver as possible. So yeah, let's get into this game. Not long till the Leipzig game comes around. This coffee is getting cold. Boom! Receiver gets his first goal for the club. It's probably more like receiver. Receiver. Ah, they get one back straight away, odds. Can't really blame the keeper for that. He's tried to get down, come back off the post, and they've tapped it in for an easy equaliser. Good start for the neutrals here. McNeely bullied off it. They've gone long. Receiver wins it. Goranson out wide to Bong. Bong finds Kos. Kos into Kaneen. Slots it home. Come on, we're going to go to the loop. Sheesh! Well, odds absolutely crumbled after making it 1-1. Aronson hat-trick. Kaneen got 2 and Yin Yen with 1. Damn. Bong. When Bong's available, our left backs always seem to do quite well. Even no matter which left back it is. I wonder how Boniface is getting on. I don't know why he left, to be honest. Why he wanted to leave defeats me. Because, yeah, we are Champions League side. He's gone to play for a team that aren't in the Champions League. And Steele makes it 7-2. Trying to save face a little bit. Kineen through for Aronson. Gets 17 for the season. Was that his 4th for the game? I think that was his 4th. And receiver comes in, steps up, wins the ball, and McNeely now falls to Bong. Can he deliver? Hard and low to Kineen. I think that's Kineen's hat-trick for this game. It is. Woo! Bong playing a 10, Kineen playing a 10, and Aronson playing a 10. 10s all round for the lads. Could we get one more lad? One more player on 10. This looks to make some changes. I'm going to protect Bong. He's playing at 10. I don't want to see him get injured. Let's also get Cost off. And bring Lawrence in for Kineen. Little bit of protection for some of the starters here with us having this little congestion fixture run. But Yeah, we have absolutely battered odds today. Fortunately, they have scored both their shots on target. One was a penalty. Are they going to score their third shot on target? No, because Kovacevic collects from the cross. Union into Lawrence, plays in McNeely. Oh, how did he save that? Surely should have been 10 for us here today at home. And Lawrence's shot is saved once again, tipped over the bar. Union with another corner. The near post man wins it, and they do break here with Keenan. Inside to Steele, into Dugan. Dugan puts it past them. They have scored 3 for 3. I lied earlier saying they wouldn't score with their third shot on target. Yeah, he comes on and makes a difference. Dugan, or whatever his name was. Receiver to McNeely. Alamandu uses his pace. And with one a pen, I don't know who's taking this. Aronson's taking it for his 5th of the game. And he smashed it, top bins. 18th goal of the season. I think that was his 5th, could have been his 6th. That was his 5th. Yeah, it must have been. Boom. 10-2 in the cup. I think, yeah, this is the cup we've won every single season. And Bong, 4 assists from left back. And before we continue, let's make sure to rest for one day. That's all we've got between this and the next game. And the game after that. One game again. That's 12 starts, 2 sub appearances, 18 goals for Aronson. That is quite special. And it wants us to drop some expected playing time, so I would like to do that if possible. He would be upset. But Lewis Brown is the captain, so he'd probably be upset, I reckon. Yeah. And he probably is going to cry at some point. Can't drop any of those. Who do we get in the semi-final? We get Linfield. I think that's actually a neutral ground. There's no point holidaying, so we're just right here. Spurs at Real Madrid. Valencia Celtic. Spurs actually beaten Real Madrid. Is that Ferran Torres? Oh no, it's Facundo Torres. Absolute bargain normally he is. How much did they pay? 43 mil. Leicester purchased him on the cheap, and then yeah, Spurs come in to steal him. Baller. John Kidd out for quite a while for the youth side. And the B team absolutely tearing it up. 13 games, 13 wins, positive 55 goal difference. Damn. And just quick pick the team, see how it just selects us today. I think, yeah, let's get Babbage in. I think Union started the last game. And Riskin can start. And let's give Ola Gunju the nod today. Trying to ensure that anyone's got heavy playing time. Does get dropped, just try and keep things as fair as possible. We'll play Lawrence today. We don't need 2 right backs on the bench, to be fair. Probably rather bring Bong. Yeah, we're going to rest the next game, so we've rotated a fair bit. Kovacevic, we're playing out from the back here against the Scottish side. They actually, this Scottish side has some very good regens come through normally. Orcs director, Babbage, slots at home. Surprised not to see Babbage on that Legends list. or at least on the icons list. Not the best stats wise, but helped us through the first couple seasons. Lawrence down to Babbage again. Can't get the stroke away this time. Oh. Lawrence, Olagunju, oh, 2 bites at the cherry. Still blocked, I think, both times off the line. King out to Babbage. King gets it back, finds the cross to the back post, and Roderick puts it over. Disappointment. Wouldn't mind getting a second here just to give us that little bit of cushion. The Scottish teams do like putting in a performance against us. Those first couple of seasons, we just could not compete somehow. No idea how, but we really struggled in this competition until we won it in the 4th season, then 5th season losing in the final, and it's 1-1 just like that. As I say, the Scottish team seems to play well against us, and we just can't seem to finish, it seems, today. But yeah, the last couple of seasons have been much better in it, so it's a bit weird. I don't know what happened the first few years. I maybe did fully rotate, I can't really remember. I might have just played the full B team in it. Wouldn't surprise me. We were trying to ensure that we won the league in the first couple of years. Wasn't as clear. Since season number 3, we've been absolutely destroying the league. King with a great chance there. It's tipped wide. Brown now with a resultant corner. Falls to Babbage on the volley. It's wild. And are we going to need to make some changes here? Get some fresh faces on the pitch and fresh legs. Set piece here. I don't know what their name is. Oh, we've gone down to 10. This could be it for the cup run this year. We've been talking it up, and we've gone down to 10. I think we're going to stick with this formation, to be honest. Let's get Union on. Let's bring on the young centre half. And Pissarro not having the best game, so we're going to bring Neely in. Just a bit more pace up top might help us, and we're going to stay on attacking with 10 men to see what happens. If we go out, we go out. Means a few less games for us at least. McDonald delivers. McNeely would have rather gone out in the flipping last round instead of having to play this stupid Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday malarkey. Oh, what a save! Wow. King with a golden opportunity there. The song is loud. Skipping it. It looks like we are still dominating even with 10 men, but yeah, when you have 10 men, I'm sure they are going to have chances. And King looking a bit tired, so let's bring in Bong. Had a great game last time out. Ah, there's only 3 subs! Ah. Hello Alex mate, how you doing? I don't really want to play extra time in this. Not good. We've got a game on Saturday, and this is after a Tuesday, Thursday. Straight to pens, happy days. That is good for us. No, we do not have good pen takers. Every time. We don't know, Alex, mate. We're trying to win the Champions League with Larne. It could take some time. Luckily, we've got plenty of time, and they missed their first pen. Got plenty of time with the next FM being cancelled. I've given myself a target of 12 seasons. This is the 6th season, so may not take that long, depending on how the rest of this season goes. Can we score all our penalties to take us through? McNeely slots it past the keeper. I'm just glad it weren't extra time, to be fair. Fraser also scores quite comfortably. Lawrence, yeah, if we save this, we win. Can Kovacevic step up? Kid steps up from the halfway line, hits the post, and we go through. Not sure we really wanted to be fair. Like, we don't want to play more flipping Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, but you know, silverware is silverware. I must have quite a lot of silverware already. Let's see, can we see my history? Job history, yeah, here we go. 2, 5, 9, 14, 18 trophies in 5 seasons. Should be winning a few more this season. Our win percentage is 81%. Not bad at all. How do you see your game time? Isn't there a place where you can see your game time? On your save. Manual, isn't it? Oh! No, it's not manual. Details. Game details. Game status. Here we go. We're up to 3 days, 6 hours game time. Not bad. So what's that? Like 72 hours. I think. Yeah, 72 hours, just a bit more than that. Lovely, up to nearly 80 hours, I think. Bloody lovely stuff. And this save, I haven't really like. I know with some FM saves, you know, you leave it running. You know, you pop to a shot. Oh, I didn't rest. Didn't rest. I was chatting. You know, you pop to a shop and you leave FM running. But obviously, because I'm out here in Malaysia, I haven't been doing that. So that should be near enough, like pure game time playing. Not bad, you know. 5 and a bit seasons in 3 days. You know, taking me what, just over half the season, just over half a day a season or something like that, maybe 3/4 of a day a season. Not too bad. And we do manage to put out a full side, not looking too tired, even with no rest. And let's give Brian Ware the start. It's rates DB today. Bong's in. Elunga. He's wanted by Florentina now. We put a release in, didn't. Maybe we should start putting releases in everyone's contract. If not, we're gonna start getting upset players. Cost on the bench for Lauren. I guess we have McDonald on the bench. It's fine. Get into it. We're going to rest before the next game and should be able, no matter what, to put out a first team. See if we're able to do anything at home against Leipzig. Big game. Massive game. Amos. They go long and longer collect. Union, Canine, through for Aronson. Looked like he must have been offside. It said it looked close to being offside. What is this song? I have to be piano specialist. Skip it. Broderick. Yeah. Let's grab a drink. No more coffee today. And Bong is injured once again. We knew it was coming. It was overdue. Let's chuck McDonald in at left back for a good 60 minutes today. Brown. Boom. Correct. Yeah, falls to Canine. Yeah, it's gonna be. They are. Leipzig is a pot 1 team. We are at home. I beat Arsenal at home 2 seasons ago, so I think there's always a chance at home. Certainly won't be easy, and my keeper that day played like an 8. So you need everything to align. But yeah, I mean, I'd say maybe like 15% chance of getting even a point, maybe. Maybe 15% chance win, 15% chance point, and then 70% chance loss. I think that's good. I think that's good and reasonable numbers. So you'll have to see, because they have some really good wonder kids. And obviously, I don't know if Sesko will be there. I guess he would be, because even with the old database, I think he's scheduled to move there. So he might be there. Yeah, I beat Arsenal at home in the second season of Champions League when I didn't qualify through the league phase. I beat him 2-1. I'll show you after this game. I couldn't believe it. This keeper, Kovacic, who actually comes from Arsenal, had an absolute stormer of a game. But yeah, I didn't qualify that year. I lost to Porto last game at home, 2-1, I think. And yeah, that cost me qualification. I couldn't believe it when I beat Arsenal. Pisano brace, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, certainly wasn't an easy day, and the keeper had an absolute stormer. Some of the highlights, I couldn't believe it. But some days you just, when you see those type of highlights, you almost know it's your day. And that day certainly was ours. I imagine Arsenal still qualified though. We didn't, so Broderick, how many is that for Broderick today? Is that just a second? It is just a second. Aronson getting the majority of them today. Alamandu out wide to Ork. Brown to McDonald. Broderick not able to get up. He isn't the tallest, Broderick. And let's make some changes here. Let's chuck in whoever. Guess that'll do. Comfortable 7-0 win there. I thought that might be a bit more of a struggle with that horrible run of fixtures leading into it, but doesn't seem to affect us. We go 8 points clear. Didn't really see if teams have game in hand or whatever. Bong out for a month or so. And yeah, let's show you the Arsenal game. I think, was it this year? Was it the year before? Yeah, no, this year. Arsenal 2-1 at home. Goalkeeper played an 8.3. They didn't even have a penalty either. That's how you know. I don't know. I can actually go to the match stats. Yeah, the goalkeeper had an absolute stormer. They had 12 shots on target and only scored 1. We scored a 90+3 winner. Oh yeah, that was a seriously good day. Just having a look at the team, who we've still got in the side. Obviously, the goalkeeper remains. Brown is still the captain. Yunyen is here. Lawrence, McNeely, Pisano. Near enough the whole bench is gone, other than Canine was there that day. Didn't get on. But yeah, De Gorse, Van der Linden, Carbone's gone. Didziak's gone. Double H'd in the reserves. Costa's still here. Tom Fry's in the reserves. Binder. Yeah, they had a full team out as well. They have that Nico that Man City just signed. That's what we need, yeah, the goalkeeper to have a stormer. We need to rest. And do I go defensive? I don't know. Defensive for me just means cautious. I don't know if I've ever actually gone on a defensive tactic. Bum, 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 bum. Let's hope for a goalkeeper masterclass. That would be bloody lovely. And McNeely is upset. Flipping hell, man. How many times do you have to play him for that to not happen? It's so stupid. Should give you a target or something so you can actually tell, because I've started in so many games. Up the Hugh Harris, getting a brace for the reserves. And here we go, at home. The fans are expecting defeat, hardly unsurprising. Leipzig, though, actually looks like they may be struggling so far. I think they did have PSG and Man City, if I remember when I looked before. Where? Oh, right, they're down at 20th. They're down that low. Oh no, they beat Juve at home and then lost to Man City at home. Juve lost to... oh yeah, Leipzig. What am I talking about? How have Valencia played 4 games already? Larne, who we do have to play, managed to draw against Salzburg. Away as well, Salzburg at home. So that is a little bit scary. Definitely not starting him today. I think other than that, we are just gonna, next match only, go on to cautious and again drop. Should we drop this third into deep line? Yeah. Drop one midfielder slightly further back to help Ilunga. Broderick and Aronson today. I mean, it makes sense goal-wise. Aronson got 21 goals now in 15 appearances. Let's go for it. Come on, goalkeeper. Let's see you make a big save. And squad-wise, they've still got Danny Olmo. What? How have they got Danny Olmo? Is it Barca? Did they sign him? Early corner for us. Brown. Ola Gunju heads over. I want to just look on Danny Olmo quickly. Ah, this database doesn't have him moving to Barca, I guess, or moved in. I don't have an updated database on for this save, I think. It might be actually the updated database, I have no idea anymore. Kineen loses out to Boss, but we nick it back. Aronson, Broderick. Oh. We've had chances, very good chances as well. Now they're starting to dominate on possession. Doesn't seem like they've created much so far. 20 minutes in, we've certainly had the better chances. Oh, here we go. They've started to create some stuff now. SeaWorld. First time volley from the edge of the box. And we look to play out from the back. Into King. King to Aronson. Through for Broderick, but Costello Jr.'s there. Get into him. Yes, King. Good interception. Back to Brown. Ilunga. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Short back pass from Ilunga. That is absolutely shocking. That's very well. We only give away probably 2 or 3 goals in this entire 6 years of save. What a time to add to that collection. Oh my god, we've really been mugged off there by Ilunga. Having a shocker. Oh, could we get one back just before half time? Ola Gunju. Heads just wide. We actually holding our own here. We're going to take Ilunga off. We're having a shocker. Bring in Ruskin at DDM. And if we get to 60 minutes and there's 1-0 still, we're going to go attack it. Maybe we could nick a point. Pokey. God, what a goal from Pokey. Dreadful defending. and it's all going to crumble after that. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Let's go attacking anyways through it. If we can get one, we can get two. Kovacevic collects. It was going all so well until that short back pass. Now we've got attacking. Probably going to get exposed big time, but King is also booked and a bit tired. We don't even have Bonk today, do we? Let's bring the young lad in for maybe his first experience at Champions League football. Broderick should have scored early on, having a shocker as well. We shouldn't have talked up how well we played against Arsenal those few seasons ago. We've come out and had an absolute shocker across the team. Maybe the wrong team selection from me. Disappointing. Broderick, man, that early chance to hit the post. To be fair, 2-0 at home isn't actually that bad if they don't nick another one in. Quite a ridiculous goal from Pokey as well to make it 2-0. Takes out of our reach and we do lose 2-0. I think that's disappointing considering what we saw from the game. We had 2 early chances, a couple corners that have been lethal from previous years. So now we really need to get 2 wins out of the next 3 games, I would say, because we're going to struggle against Juve and PSG in the final 2 games. Could have been worse. Disappointing with how it went. Similar to the Monaco game previous season. Really, we had chances, we didn't take them, we gifted them goals, and at the end of the day, we lose. And that is a new gate receipt record. 475k. But they still don't want us to build a bigger stadium, because we never have a stadium full, supposedly. Let's have a quick look at that. In the league games, 3,000 there, 4,000, which is basically full, 3,000, not full there. Cliftonville at home, 4-2. It's pretty damn full. I don't know why they are not happy with us trying to expand the stadium, or build a new one, ideally. Damn, Daniel, how long till our next Champions League game? 4-0 away. Not too far, end of the month. So, a week today, actually. No, it's not. Week and a half. Yeah, week and a half. Not sure about that, how to feel about it, really. I guess we go in full strength. No, we rotate today, actually. Very heavy for the right back. Chuck in Cost today. Olagunju. Yeah, we don't really have left backs, do we? So let's chuck in Goranson at left back. Ruskin Alunga can definitely have a week off. He's gonna get dropped. Oh yeah, let's bring in Corradini actually. And Lawrence. McNeely and Pisano, the original forwards. Make sure Aronson's on the bench because he is a goal scorer and a machine. Right back. Yes, left back cover. That's all we got. Let's go into the League Cup against Cliftonville. It's killed my buzz, that. Absolutely killed my buzz. I think yeah, we'll probably get through to this next Porto game. Maybe save up if we lose that. Because, yes, my morale has been crushed today. Goranson falls to Kos, wins a pen. That's just how it goes, isn't it? We flip it. We bottle the game against them and then we get some penalties, all falling apart, man. Oof. Oh, set piece from Cliftonville there. Olagunju out wide into Ruskin, finds Babic. Ooh. Puts it into the top corner near post. Keeper could not reach it. Nixon. But they are in here, Cliftonville. Hale. Oh, great save from Kovacevic. Not sure if the young goalkeeper that's going to come in, if he gets a work permit, that is actually going to displace Kovacevic. They're very similar level. It's just the fact that Kovacevic is now 23 years of age. It's attracting a fair bit of attention. And I think they've got Jorgensen from us, actually. That's the left back we had. Sold him. Soren Jorgensen playing left wing back for him. Corradini looks to switch. Jorgensen heads, but not very far, and crosses in behind him. McNeely, cool, runs into the post, but does actually put it in the back of the net in the end. Blimmin' hell. Goranson. Babic out wide on the right. Early cross. Goranson comes in at the back post and knobs it over. McNeely is looking tired here early in the second half. Must have picked up a knock. Chuck in Aronson, get him some more goals. Aronson, goal scoring machine. Babic, toss, delivers, punched clear, comes to Goranson, beats his man. Oh, first goal for the first team. Yeah, I am hoping that this goalkeeper's going to get a work permit, man. I guess we'll wait until I think after November to apply for it. So once he plays the next round of international fixtures, I don't know whether it's worth risking it, because I think we would be able to apply quite soon. Probably been about 30 days since I last looked at it. Played quite a lot of games. We'll have a look after this. But yeah, I managed to extend his contract, Popple. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if it was you when we were looking to extend it last time, and he refused because he didn't get a work permit. But I just offered him loads of money, and he accepted it this time. Put him up onto 5k a week, sort of where most of the first choice options are. I think our top earner is on 7.5 now. Maybe. Sano having a shock today. Get him off. Don't need to make too many changes here today. Olagunju, Brown out wide, into Corradini, switched across, hits the bar. One final chance, Brown to Aronson. Oh, I thought he was going to nod that past the keeper. Keeper looks tiny next to Aronson, and Yates is in. Oh, could have got a goal for Cliftonville there. Fortunately for them, they do not pull one back. And I don't know if I press the apply for work permit button, if it just applies. I think it might, like there's no confirm button. Unless I could have pressed to get rid of that. I don't know whether I want to press it now. He is up to 32 caps. I'm going to press it. 5 days. So yeah, we're going to wait till after November, because we're nearly at November already. We're going to get up to the 1st of November today at minimum. Then maybe come back, get through to the next, and then tomorrow we'll come back, get through to the end of January, maybe February at minimum, and see what happens in regards to the Champions League. So we'll finish the Champions League tomorrow, 100%, no matter how long it takes. Maybe I'll come back a little bit earlier tomorrow to get a good 4-hour stream in at minimum. And the goalkeeper getting man of the matches out at Nuremberg. Yeah, let's just comparing him with our first choice now. He's not far off, is he? Just needs to improve on his shot stopping a little bit, but distribution's good, aerially good, and physically much stronger than the 23-year-old. Picks him up for 165k from the Spanish lower leagues. Bit of a random one, that. Retiring at Spanish clubs. I like the look of this lad, but he don't want to join us, sadly. Sad to say he doesn't want to join us. I'm surprised. I thought like this sort of level player would want to join us this year. Like, he's not quite world-class youth player. He's definitely not. What's going on? We're lagging a bit here. Just want to see if there's any interesting players in this area. This lad on a 3 and is supposedly an A. Looks average. Go through and scout this lad. Actually wants to join. I suppose that he's asking to leave. I'm having a look at these higher valued, higher valued players wanted by Werder Bremen. We signed a centre half off these already. Our Dutch centre half is from there. Maybe they've got more good young talents. Wouldn't be that shocking. Keep the scouting going as much as possible. Yeah, we weren't really sure on that guy. Anyone that we don't know, we want to make sure we have scouted. Because you never know when we're going to find a little talent that we can purchase up for 90, 100k like we have been doing. And be serious quality for our as a winger. CM here in the German 3rd division. Whoa! How do we see our world knowledge? Where is Bonus these days? He retired? Still playing, he's at Livingston. Did he, so we lost to in the cup, innit? No, St. Johnston. He lost to Livingston one season, though. Definitely. Looks okay. Not interested in joining us. Striker at Fiorentina. Looks quite good. Not interested. That's the problem with the scouting that the normal scouts do. It's just like so many players that aren't interested at all. Just no point looking at him, is there? Just gets you down about what could have been, what squad we could have had 6 seasons in. But yeah, we're still absolutely flying and happy with the squad, ultimately. We're just crying over non-spilt milk. Yeah, let's get through these 3 games today. And then we'll come back tomorrow, get all the way through to the end of, see when those last Champions League games are. End of Jan, so we'll get to the end of Jan, definitely. play a good 3 months, get through the window, see where we're at. We're going to have to look at contract tomorrow as well, make sure that everyone is on as long as contracts as possible coming up to this next transfer window. We're going to start full strength today. Aronson with Broderick. Bring Brian on the bench. Fine. Yeah, I mean they're not actually that much better than the players we have in the squad. Obviously they're young, so they've got lots of potential. But yeah, you just know obviously when we look at our list of players, when we just put 19 and under and look at the quality of players, we're just not quite at that level. But as I say, if we get up to 3-star, maybe they will be. Maybe we jump to 3.5-star. I wouldn't see why we couldn't be a 3.5-star club. We're going to be much higher ranked than a lot of 3.5-star clubs in regards to the world ranking of clubs. So I don't see why we couldn't go a whole star up. If we got through to the round of 16, maybe we definitely would go up to... I should have just tried to not qualify for the Champions League earlier on. We sort of skipped that middle stage. We went from one season in the Conference League to not qualifying for anything in the second season because we went out in both rounds, I guess. I can't really remember now, but to then going straight into the Champions League every year. So yeah, season 1 Conference League didn't do that great. Went out in the league phase. Season 2 nothing. Season 3, 4, 5, and now 6, all in the Champions League. So we never had an opportunity to do well in the Conference League or Europa League, which is what would have helped us develop quicker. So yeah, if we don't qualify for League, I say it every year, we're going to have to try and lose on purpose. But this year's qualification was ridiculously easy. We got Lugano in the last qualifying round, Swiss team that are pony. We battered them 6-1 in the first leg, and even if I wanted to play a B team, obviously I have to register the players, so you can only play the registered ones. The only way I could screw it up is by playing like a super shady formation, I guess, like 6-6. Well, that one makes sense with it. 6-4, 6 at the back, 4 midfielders. Even then, I think I'd still beat Lugano. Bum bum bum. And it's not looking too easy here at home to Glentoran. They are giving us the game. Are they going to have another chance? Walks direct. Oh, inside of the post. Back to King and a massive save from Kearns in goal for Glentoran. Big save for them, giving them an opportunity here to maybe have a chance late on to get an equaliser. They're going to make changes across the board. Put Brown out to left back. Getting both midfielders off who are tired. Aronson not having the best game, so chuck McNeely in. Last 15 or so. Receiver. Donald. Through for Broderick. Wow. Come on, Broderick. We need to get that finishing improved. Although sometimes it seems like his finishing is unmatchable. As we've seen against Leipzig and here today. He does miss chances, and that may cost us, as it did in the Champions. Well, a bit harsh to say that chance missed cost us, but it was a longer face-to-face. It was a longer, horrendous back pass that cost us. Could they have a chance here? Late on, Glentoran. Great defending from Briskin. 2-1 win, not as convincing as most of our league home games. But we still take those 19 straight wins. And let's rest. And let's holiday. And let's skip this song. And it's starting to annoy me. So it comes up saying reapply for it. Gonna wait. When are their games in November? 17th and the 21st, so we're going to apply for it on the 22nd of November. Should we set ourselves a reminder? How do we do that? There's a way to do that. Let's go to the schedule calendar. 22nd of November here. Create a note with a reminder on this day. New note. Work permit. Apply for GK work permit. 22nd once. Right, that's in. We're gonna I think that's the first time I've ever used that. I've seen occasionally other people put in reminders for things like that, so, and of course we lead the development. Even players elsewhere are from our development. Quite interesting here, just seeing. The players that are developing across the nation from us. Yeah, let's get into it. The final game for our Champions League game away at Porto. Draw all the teams. HW Welders if we get past Coleraine in the cup. Let's actually have a look. HW Welders still doing well in the league. They're in second. Oh my god. HW Welders. Linfield falling off the face of the planet. Really struggling. And let's play fully rotated side today. Why does it keep putting midfielders in centre mid? That's annoying me. Yeah, let's play the Ghanaian goalkeeper, why not? And let's play costs. Do we play? I guess he's playing him at left centre back, and Goranson and Bois. I guess. Let's just play him at left back. Play the young lad with Brian Bois. Are we seeing development out of him? I don't know. Let's go. Fully rotated side, back up GK in goal. Surely it could be a struggle today. McNeely, they clear. Lawrence though picks up the loose ball. Brian Word goes home to Haruna. Haruna getting a few games this season. Quite like the look of him, the young Ghanaian goalkeeper. We picked up 800k as a backup. McNeely, finishing this year. Don't know if it's our finishing or whether just yes, Brian Word. If the goalkeepers are just playing well against us this year. Brian Word also here from the first season. Physicals just let him down a little bit, but other than that, he's a good leader for the team. Hasn't ever been, I don't think he's ever been captain. Goranson, second goal of the season. The young lad we brought up, didn't get a loan out for him. Getting a few minutes here or there. From Man City, we signed him. Yeah, not doing too badly actually. Quite liking how he plays in the match engine. And a great goal from them there. Not much the keeper could do. Brian were Ruskin. Corradini out to Goranson. Pistano back to Goranson. Oh, wanted his brace. Unfortunately, Not able to get the brace. Was close though, wasn't it? Very, very close. Goranson delivers. Pistano. Goalkeeper can't get there. Pistano nods it over him. Walsh in no man's land. Looking a bit silly there. Having a bit of a shocker actually. Corradini to Babic. Babic nearly slots it home at the near post. Sadly, I think we might have to move McNeely on. Has been a great servant since he signed from Chelsea in the second season. We nearly didn't pick this man up, but he has been nothing but quality for us in the four or 5 years he's been here. Pass to Babic. Not the best ball from Babic, but they clear only as far as Brian were. And we look to develop the ball forwards. Inside to Ruskin, switch the play, finds the space with Goranson. Quality play there from Goranson. A goal and 2 assists for him today from left back. As I say, looks very good in the match engine. Could he be a left back? Not really. Corradini. That's a bit harsh, I think, there. Duncan. Pistano steps up, slots it home for his 10th goal of the season. And we need to make some last minute changes. Is it raining? Six 6-1, comfortable result. Boomski. Boom. Alright, we need to rest. And yeah, Goranson getting a man of the match performance at left back. Nice to see. And then we've got Astana not too far away after the HW Welders game. We're going to save that for tomorrow. Let's get this Porto game done. Then we can come on tomorrow and hopefully get started off with some good results. Maybe this centre half at Dortmund is the one to come in and be 6'5". Again, his passing just looks down a little bit. But other than that, he looks like he could be very good. Depends how much potential he's got. To compare him to the young lad he signed. What's the name of the young lad he signed? Receiver. Obviously, we don't have full scouting on it. But receiver is actually very good. Clearly this lad is slightly better as a technical centre back, so probably a better ball playing centre back. Who's this lad? The winger. Normally we don't play wingers. Says he's an A, but I don't think he is. A fullback here at this team where we stole the centre half from looks quite good. Right back, and right back is the last thing we need at the moment. We need a left back. Gonna add into the shortlist though, someone that we may come back and look at in the window coming up. Centre half there also doesn't look too bad. Let's fully scout this guy. And him. Promising midfielder at Hanover. Great physicals, a big runner, good work rate. Let down elsewhere, I think. Passing only an 8 for a midfielder. Don't want to look at a goalkeeper right now. I've already spent a bit of money on GKs. Another winger, sadly. A left back here at Hertha 2. He's 19. If he's 19 and not more than 2-star, then there's always a bit of a concern, although form is a big part of that. Yeah, let's get into the final game of the day. Porto away, gonna be a tough one. But you never know, we beat Porto at home last year, quite convincingly-ish. So let's see how we get on. We'll go on cautious. Sure we won't see much of the ball. Next match only cautious. Not really sure, like, everything else we have set up really works very well. When we just go on to cautious, it probably should change more than just that. Gonna play Olagunju with him. Other than that, I think we're happy with the team selection. Let's get it. Come on. Porto do have a good side. Gone over it previously. Danny Namasto, quality player. Galeno with a corner. We give a pen away. We love giving pens to Porto. I think this was the 3rd season in a row we give a pen to Porto in the league phase. Galeno. We actually saved the penalty last year to qualify. I'm 90% sure that's a pen every season in the last 3 years, and we've drawn Porto in the league phase every year as well. Disappointing. We actually are holding our own on possession 25 minutes into the game. Maybe screw it, let's go attacking. We play attacking, that's the way we play here at Larne. Why are we Galeno, Fabio Cardozo, clearly physically don't quite match up to Porto, and it's not a surprise. But yeah, set pieces clearly killing us. Could we get one back though? McDonald. Yes! McDonald makes it 2-1. Is there still hope? McDonald with some important Champions League goals. He got one in that early win against Genk. And he gets another one here away at Porto. Giving us hope going into the second half. If you don't shoot, you don't score. That's right, lads. If you don't shoot, you don't score. And I did actually play longer today. I thought Riskin started. Evan Nielsen. Pepe now out wide. King. Through for João Mario. Makes it 3-1. João Mario is a legend of the game. If that's the João Mario I think it is. Not the João Mario I think it is. Like the guy is definitely not a legend of the game. Goal for them as well though, son. Big save that. I thought it was going to fall to him though. And it does now. Evan Nielsen 4-1. Go back onto cautious. McDonald into Broderick. McDonald. Ilunga. Flippinell. Corner kick. Damn, we're down to 24th it looks like. And I think we're going to struggle to qualify. We need to get the 3 points against Astana and then somehow try to get a result elsewhere. Gonna be tough. Fortunately, the lads just not turning up in the Champions League this year. We needed you know, star performances from a few key players to stand a chance, and they just aren't getting that result. Bong is back. We don't really want to risk him. So they've had 5 shots, scored 4 goals. We need a keeper masterclass to have a chance against these big clubs. And it just ain't coming to fruition, is it, lads? And Alonga is... Maybe Alonga hates big games. Let's have a look. Doesn't hate big games. You certainly don't like them, though, from what I can tell. No, the narrow just gets exposed in the Champions League. 5-1. Battered. 6 shots on target, 5 goals. Keeper having an... Well, to be honest, I don't think there was many of those that he could have saved. I don't know what I just said, but I upset the lads. That's why we're saving up here, because we're going to come back tomorrow, go on a streak. Astana away, we're going to win. We're then going to beat Monaco at home. That's what I mean, we now need to beat Astana and Monaco at home to have a chance of qualifying. That is going to be incredibly tough. I do say though that last season our game against Monaco, where was it? I think it was early. We lost 5-3 away to Monaco, but they scored a pen in the 2nd minute. And to be honest, stats-wise, we only had, you know, it's very even look. Possession 50-50. We had 7 shots on target, they had 6. They scored 5 out of 6 shots. So again, goalkeeper shocker. So maybe this year round at home against Monaco, we can have a bit of better standing. It's going to be a tough one, boys. No denying. But thank you, Potball, for hanging around this Arvo afternoon in Malaysia at least. I'll be back tomorrow at a similar time. Will you be around tomorrow, bro? Are you about? And while we wait for you to message, or if you are going to message, we'll just look at some contracts quickly. All these lads are 2030. Kineen, I swear we just contract extension. Yeah, man. No worries, bro. We hope to see some better performances out of us in the Champions League tomorrow. Anyone else really important? This guy has an extension, I think. McNeely's unhappy, so he's not going to sign the new deal. Let's see if Ruskin will. Ruskin will sign the new deal. It's currently on 2k. Michael Meany is locked in 2-year deal. So they keep locking in 2-year deal. They're going to lock in an extension of 1 year for him. Why don't we lock in 2 year? Give him 3.5k. How about that? There we go. We've got him on a 4-year deal. Yeah, cheers, Bubble, mate. We'll be back tomorrow, as I say, to get through till the end of Jan. A lot of games to get through till the end of Jan. Look at that. Look at that December, and then look at that Jan. So we're going to get all the way through the whole of November, December, and January tomorrow, and then we'll come back to finish the season the following day. But yeah, no worries, Bubble. See you soon, buddy.
Dark lights inside that the people's society sends out.